What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Occult Gaming channel with me, your host Bella Wright, and welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes in this strange new journey we're about to embark on. And today is going to be a new sort of episode. I'm going to go ahead and get it started, and I apologize if last episode was a bit silent. If the music and the sound effects in the game was a bit on the silent side last episode. So this episode is going to be a little bit different because I have been adjusting my video settings a little bit more. And so because of that, I want to make sure that we're not missing out on content from the main game in case this video doesn't, if the video quality isn't as good as I expect it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and try something new. So the hat is off on my character simply because I was playing my other character and I didn't like how the character looked with the hats. So if you're wearing a helmet or a hat and you don't like the way it looked, you can change. You can turn on and off the helmet in the options under gameplay. So for this character, I actually like the hat. I quite like the way the outfit looks combined with the beard. My other character doesn't have a beard, so this outfit kind of looks weird on him. But anyway, since I am adjusting my settings, what I'm going to do here is adjust my settings in the game, and we're going to go ahead and roll in adventure mode. So right off the bat with adventure mode, you can actually roll some of the new worlds, and I was actually playing this world, the DLC world, on my main character, who he's like level almost 400, trait level almost 400. But we're not gonna do anything more than we haven't seen yet, so this is already kind of some spoilers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just head to Earth, and we're gonna run. I could do a hard, I guess. I could do a hard. I think I'm fairly well equipped for it. So I'll just run a hard difficulty adventure mode. And that'll be just for this episode. Initially, I didn't plan on doing this. Actually, let me get some stuff from here. I didn't plan on doing any adventure mode content until after we beat the game, but video settings be video settings, and I want to make sure we're getting some good quality. So I should probably buy some of that.
Take care then.
Good to see you. Greetings, friend. Only the best.
I've been playing a lot of Remnant with my friend Will lately. Been really excited about that because it's the first time really I've been able to play this game with other people, and that's been a ton of fun. So unfortunately, I didn't record like some of the best bits of what we were doing, but I got some good stuff. I guess one of them is fine. He's selling Greenleaf now. I don't know if he sells this in the main game. I don't think he does. Okay, well this stuff's not bad. I feel like I got enough of everything. Yeah, I think I got enough of everything. And did we pick something up? Did we
Yeah, better be worth my time.
okay, we crafted it already.
I've got I'm not in the mood for chat.
Good to see you again. Certainly.
Yeah, I didn't want to dive into any adventure mode shenanigans until we beat the game, but for sure I need to make sure these video settings are good, and any progress in Remnant, if I don't do it, if I record it and the video is not good, it's progress that you guys are gonna miss. So I definitely don't want to have that problem.
So long.
Okay. Let's go right ahead. So I plan on recording at least 2 videos, if not 3. And hopefully what I'll do, what I'll do after this episode is I'll check the video quality out on this one, and if it's good, I'll just continue. So what I'm expecting is for the file size on this video to be really huge. So if it's really big but the quality is good, I'll just take the quality down a smidge so the file size is smaller. I do want to be able to edit these and get them out fairly quickly, quicker than I have been. I had trouble with the new files, the files I just started recording with OBS, which I believe start with episode 7. I edited that one, but I did have some trouble with the file. It's the quality of the file to me is really good. I'm not sure how it comes off on YouTube. I think it looks okay. The quality's good, but the quality's good to me, and the file size is really small, which I like. But the problem is my editor doesn't like the TS file, and I typically like to edit the TS file when I do video editing. Oh yeah, we're melting this dude. So hard mode's not gonna be too hard for us, I don't think. Yeah, I typically like to edit the TS file. Missed all of that. Let me take that. And my aim not so good. There's somebody behind me. I don't know why you climbed up there, man. That cab has a crazy large hitbox. Okay, just remembering what type of guns I got. I was using this like it was like a regular hunting rifle. Using it like that. And I've been scrounging like crazy too with my other characters. I'm gonna hold off on that today though. We're just gonna try to run through Earth. We're gonna get like a ton of scrap. Even just kind of going through it casually, we're gonna be picking up a decent amount of scrap. I'm not gonna worry about scrounging too much. I say that, but I'm still shooting things I shouldn't be shooting. Okay. Oh, purple. Purple's always a good sign. It's probably something I already got. Okay. Gunslinger's ring. No. First time I got it with this character. Gunslinger's ring. We're gonna check that out once we're sure we cleared this area out. You hear other footsteps. We're probably gonna encounter somebody else pretty soon. I'm okay with. But if you guys want to aim on the other side, all you do is click the left stick. else is gonna be up here. They're probably gonna be downstairs. Where you at? Oh shit, that actually scared me. That legitimately scared me. Like, I figured he knew where I was. I figured he knew I was here. Just like I think whoever that is knows I'm here too. But that still scared the shit out of me. I'm probably gonna be seeing whoever that is pretty soon. Now I'm all paranoid. Alright, whatever. Go shoot some shit. Oh shit. Who, what, where, when, why? Oh god, that was a bad idea. Ugh, bad idea. Boy. Get some hot shot. Do some damage. Now these big guys, I don't know if they've been buffed or what. These big guys do some major damage now, and they take a lot of damage too. Bring them down. They have, I think these guys have been buffed.
That was rough. That all you got?
Man, it's crazy how this game still the terror is pretty good in it. Because once you get surrounded, at least with me, I get really focused. So, okay. I think we're good. I can go ahead and check out that Gunslinger's ring. And I got quite a few trait points. I'm at trait rank 63 so far. Gunslinger's ring, we're probably going to be using that, to be honest. Gunslinger's ring increases firearm swap speed by 50% and fire rate by 10%. Alright. Sanctuary's got a story about a mysterious gunman what came out of nowhere, blasting deadwood left and right, saving dozens of folk. Some say it was Marianne's boy back from the dead, carrying her guns and wearing her ring. And on we go. It's going pretty good so far for me not spamming summons like I typically would. Alright, I am running low on some ammunition though, so gonna have to do something about that. Where'd the other guy go? You running up on me? There he is. Oh, we gotta. Oh. These guys are strong. I'm gonna die. Where are they? Okay. You take that. You take that. Oh, he resisting it? Oh man. Not good. Don't want to be out in the open. Yeah, okay, great. Great. Last guy. Hurry. Okay. So who were these guys?
Whoa. It's over.
They were just out. It's been a while since I fought these enemy types with my first character. It's been it's no exaggeration to say it's been years since I fought those types of enemies. I forgot if they were summons or what. We'll go this way, I guess. Oh, I was hoping this was a dead end, but doesn't appear to be. Alright, well, we got a checkpoint. Question is, do I want to use this checkpoint? Got a shortcut. So we got some options here. I guess I will simply press on, since I don't want to fight the enemies that were behind me. I'll press on. This area is very large, though. Very large. That was me. I saw my own reflection in the mirror, in the glass. Well, there's gonna be somebody around here somewhere. He's too far. Where? Here? There. So you guys are good. I think there's 3 of them in here. This position.
That was rough.
Not bad. Those guys, they shoot like stormtroopers. They have no their aim's pretty bad. I wonder if their aim improves on harder difficulties. Because for me to be in their face and not take any damage is kind of wild. You know, I like the fact that this goes back to neutral when you come out of aim. Swapping, you come out and go back in. Oh, hold on. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. It actually slowly swivels back to the initial side. So you do that, and it slowly swivels, so you can actually stop it from going back to that side, or you can just rest completely and then it's over here now. That's actually really neat. That's an effect I didn't even notice until just now. That's a really cool effect. And that's a boss up there. See if we can get this going. Shit. Hold on, I want that. I want that. I'm sorry. Which mage is that? Ages ago. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, get it. Whoa. It's over.
So as far as world exploration goes, I don't like this gun that much. It's not doing what I need it to do. So I'm gonna probably switch over my handgun. I'm gonna continue to use it for this area though, but for the next area I'm for sure gonna switch it up. I don't know, y'all gotta get to me somehow, right? Okay, that actually killed him. Down there, there's somebody behind me. There's a lot of people behind me. The gun itself does a lot of damage. Oh shit. There is that though, you can really damage yourself. Right.
Whoa. It's over.
If there's anything good in here. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this gun I feel like will be much better suited for certain boss fights. Okay. I think through my main character, I figured out what my favorite setup in this game is. We can do that. Oh, it's you. It's you. You're that guy. Oh, shit. We're gonna be a little rough. Pay attention. Doing it. Ugh. Almost got me. Ooh. He did make another one as he died.
That was rough.
My oh my. Oh, and there's a boss. There's a mini boss up there. An elite enemy, as they're actually called. Okay. Alright. Doing okay. Oh, he saw me. He saw me. Let's see. Gonna do something cool.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see if I can get them this way. On through the fire, man. On through the fire. There we go. Great. Oh, you shitter. You absolute shitter. Guess my character hasn't said it's over. There. So you gotta keep constant damage on those guys. Otherwise their little overshield comes back really quickly. And with it they resist status effects. Okay. Wasn't too bad. I don't know, is this called a swarm? This mod right here? Hive shot. I've been looking for a mod called not hive shot, a mod called swarm. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to get that on courses with this call. Okay, so we've been playing for how long? Been playing for almost 30 minutes and have only traversed the overworld of Earth. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some dungeons going, some events going. This I'm not looking forward to. I'm thinking it's gonna lead to the train depot. And I don't like the boss of the train depot. And the thought of doing that boss on hard mode gives me a little bit of anxiety. Let's go do it. Oh, this is LETO'S lab. LETO'S lab is also kind of crazy. I think for LETO'S lab, because there's going to be a lot of enemies here. I think for LETO'S lab, I'm going to go ahead and get some ads on my side. This gun would actually be pretty useful here, I think. I don't know if I'm going to take it with me. Hot shot's cool. Then I'm going to switch to the hunting rifle. Oh, rusty, trusty, dusty. We're going to do turrets on that. And I think this will be okay, but you know what? I'm just going to go with the ads. And we're going to use them on the SMG. Should I do SMG or should I do revolver? I think SMG is good for now. But these guys come back quick anyway, so I could stand to do them. We'll see. We'll see. If it doesn't work out, I'll just switch over to Research Station Alpha. So we're gonna have to deal with this shit right here. Come on out. Is that gonna summon the rest of you? I wonder if I could like preemptively kill these things actually. I don't know. Who the hell are you shooting at? There's another one in that corner. Like, are you dead or not? So that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna hunt these things down and kill them indiscriminately. Is this what the turret shot? I don't know. What about you guys? Do you guys, or you guys just gonna... Yes, you know what to do. Where? Oh, they're coming now. They're coming now. Come on. I think once they stop though, like or once they start, they don't stop spawning. There is somebody over there. Okay, good or what?
Whoa. It's over.
These are really over. Question. Looks like it is. Okay. Alright, so we gotta restore power to this place for one thing. Let's go ahead and restore power to it. I think we do that in the first area. Excuse me. I think we do that down here. Well, you know what? Once we restore power, then we have to deal with more enemies. Actually, let's take a look at that. Looks like some sort of reactor. And it looks like it is nuclear. Radioactive. Reactor. I think we should disable bypass and flush coolant. Okay, we can't flush coolant yet. I'm gonna preemptively set up some defenses in terms of these guys. And it looks like we killed probably all the enemies because I'm not running into any. Normally I run into a bunch of enemies. But, oh, you got me. Oh, they come through the window or what? What the heck? Oh, shoot. Disable security. Oh, no, no, no. No. We're good. We're good. I guess that was all the enemies. So I think enemies spawned during that period. But once that period's done, it looks like we don't. Oh, never mind. What else? Oh, I knew there was somebody else in here. Who was that? The archer? Teleporting guy? Stop it. These buttons. Did I accidentally enable the emergency thing? I think they just spawn. Once you turn the power on. Alright, and we also get the Research Station Alpha card. It's really cool. Let's see. Research Station Alpha card. This key card looks very familiar, very similar to the one used in War 13. However, the markings on it are unique. Leto never stopped asking questions, even when the answers tried to kill him. And Leto is a very interesting individual who we're going to learn more about him a little bit later on once we get to the DLC. Oh man, these computers kind of inconvenient when it comes to picking up stuff. So I'm going to make sure to kill all the enemies first in this place. I'm going to have them killed. I keep hearing these guys, but I'm not seeing where they're at. I just don't want them to sneak up on me. So let's go back to the beginning and make sure we're taking out everybody. Okay. Alright, and I do apologize for the roundabout travel because I'm going back. I just hate when I'm like reading stuff and then I get snuck up on. It really, something about that really annoys me. Okay, so there is electronic mail here. Go ahead and read it. From September 13th, 1968. From Barbara Kline. To security, subject new keycard. My keycard stopped working again. That's the third time in the last month. I guess I must have I guess I must have a magnetic personality. The director has me working odd hours, and I need a working security card. Would it be possible to get a spare? I could leave one in my office in case of emergencies. I'm sure the director would approve. BK for Barbara Kline. There was a computer in here as well. Check that out. Alright, log. And we got a bunch of stories here. Go ahead and go through those. November 15th, 1967. At lunch yesterday, Leto told me his theory about the crystals. Some people pronounce that Leto, by the way. He took a piece of paper, folded it in half, then poked a hole through it with a pencil. He said the paper was our universe, and that the hole was the crystals. Or maybe the pistol. Maybe the pencil was the crystals. I don't remember. Drama aside, what he was proposing was earth-shattering. We have been studying the crystals as a source of near infinite energy. But if what he said is true, then the crystals are endpoints for a massive network of Einstein-Rosen bridges. A way to travel through space-time in the blink of an eye. Astounding. And these computers are weird. Excuse any radio silences, that's just me burping. Okay. So they should probably tell you X to go back to previous screen, but they don't really tell you that. And, oh, sorry, let me actually read the date on that. March 20th, 1968. We just got word from Ward 16 that they were able to activate one of the crystals. The key was harmonics. I should have thought about that. Leto has been on site at Ward 16 for the past week, studying the crystal. He is supposed to be analyzing the power signature given off by the crystals, but he seems more concerned with proving his wormhole theory. He can be stubborn when he thinks he's right. I just hope he gathers enough data so I can further my research into the power potential of the crystals. April 7, 1968. Leto was right. As usual, he had a hunch and it paid off. He used the signal noise given off by one of the dreamers in War 16 to alter the harmonic frequency used to activate the crystal. I still can't believe it. My mind is reeling from the possibilities. The crystal is an honest-to-God Einstein-Rosen bridge. War 16 is already planning an expedition through the crystal. June 9th, 1968. File corrupted. Thank goodness. Reading is very... Okay, also a file corrupted. So we're not able to see the timestamp on this. I really want to kind of notate like a timeline here, because this is some interesting stuff, especially when you compare it to data from other sources such as journals and things like that. Let me just kind of go over this again so I know what the heck's going on. Oh man. Okay, cool. Cool. Leto had and I guess I'm gonna just change the way I pronounce his name. Leto had an interesting purpose with those crystals, and we're gonna get to that soon. I just learned about his purpose for those crystals as of yesterday. Yeah. And I'm not sure if we picked up his armor yet. We might have. No, we haven't. I actually forget where you pick up his armor. It might be here, now that I think about it. So we'll get to mess around with his teleporter sometime soon. Alright, we got another computer terminal. And we got another log. So, are these the journal entries that were inaccessible June 30th and July 14th? June 9th, June 20th. Okay. So these are after those journal entries. June 30th, 1968. Yesterday we received a specimen as requested. They were fascinating creatures. Most of the wards are overrun, so it was a simple thing to procure one. The general said they have the situation contained. I laughed in his face. July 14th, 1968. I have been able to mimic the effect the crystal has on space-time. Not a precise copy of the effect, but something that is effectively as good. Whereas the crystals displace matter from one point in space-time to another, I have replicated matter from one point to another. Close enough. We used the specimen to perform our initial test, destroying the original, of course, and the results were astounding if not unpredictable. So did he just effectively create cloning? Yeah, replicate it. He specifically says replicate it. Interesting. Oh, you know what? The boss. There is a boss. There is a root boss who replicates. So I wonder if this is and I press circle again. I'm wondering if that's like a if you're getting like foreshadowing to that boss. And I don't like the boss of the train depot. And the thought of doing that boss on hard mode gives me a little bit of anxiety. Let's go do it. August 7th, 1968. Things are not progressing well. And by the way, I believe this is LETO'S terminal. Things are not progressing well outside these walls. I have divided our research into a few different avenues, but I fear there is little we can do to help. After repeated exposure to the device, the specimen is beginning to exhibit strange behavior. It seems the quantum replication effect from the device has become persistent in the specimen. This is both fascinating and horrifying, if the specimen ever escaped the lab. So yeah, I think this is the root. So he mentioned there being enough specimens due to them overrunning the ward, and we know that the root of course have overrun the earth, and I believe several of the wards. So I believe they're talking about that boss I mentioned way earlier in this episode. Remember when I thought we were going to the subway? I was afraid of this particular boss that divides itself and does all this crazy area of effect in large scale damage. Whoops. So I didn't want to do that. These things are a little bit unwieldy. I don't like how slow it loads in too. I guess it's replicating like old computers, but it's kind of annoying. August 28th, 1968. We've been told to evacuate the lab. Nonsense. We are mere days from perfecting our research. I had hoped to use this technology to fight the root, but miniaturizing it to a for some reason that's really hard for me. I had hoped to use this technology to fight the root, but miniaturizing it to a sufficient degree would take time and resources we simply don't have. In the meantime, we need to find a way to stabilize the entanglement. September 18th, 1968. Success. I had assumed the harmonics used by the crystal was some form of activation protocol, but they are in fact a key to their operation. I now believe the harmonics are used in some form of encoding. The closest analog I can think of is machine code. That's weird. Could denote my entire life to this, the results of which could turn the foundations of modern physics on their head. In the meantime, I can use these harmonics to stabilize the entanglement. We may be able to use the device to escape the lab. I should have thought of this sooner. Foolish. There's a lot going on. Let's see. Pressing well. Specimen. And this one is evacuate. Okay. So I guess they're getting overrun at this point. Stabilize the entanglement. So is that like something like a hiccup that stopped their research? The harmonics. Key to their operation. Stabilize the entanglement. I'm not quite sure what that means. If you guys know, please explain it to me. What he means by that. Stabilize the entanglement. Alright, so now we can get the hell out of here. I think we may be able to flush the coolant, which I think... I'm not sure if we have to do that or what. Maybe we can't do that. Let's see if we can. Gotcha. Alright, well, all things considered, let's get the hell out of here. This is a fun area. Coming up. Actually, you know what? One more thing. I just wanted to confirm that that was LETO'S lab. So let's see if there's evidence that that is LETO'S lab. And of course, I will not pick a way of pronouncing that. Yep. Dr. Leto Apostolakis. And whose lab is the other person's? This is... Oh, this is Barbara. Dr. Barbara Kline. So she was going on and on about how brilliant he was. And just one more thing. And this was about her key card. Okay. Yeah, we found her key card in her office back there. So this game gives you a lot of hints as to where to go, what to do, because this was blocked off, right, by some stuff. So if you're in here, you're paying attention to stuff, and you read if you read the log over there, then you come back over here. If you notice the nameplate, which is a little bit hard to notice on the PS4 if you're just running around and shooting enemies, probably won't notice it. I wonder if it's more pronounced on the PC. But PS4 1080p, it's a little bit hard to notice as you're... Maybe you'll be here, you're fighting, and then the camera does this thing, but for the most part, you'll be aiming down your sights. But if you do like this, you probably accidentally see it. But why would you be aiming at the wall, you say? So I don't know. It'd be hard to see because you'd be at a distance from the wall. You'd be aiming over here, you barely see it. So you have to really slow down and inspect the environment. I feel like games should maybe do a little bit more with the environment. Maybe these should be a little bit bigger, you know, so that it's not. But I don't know. I'm just talking. I guess it's good as is for people who actually pay attention. You'll stop and you'll go, "Hey, what's this plaque say?" Or, "Hey, what's on this wall?" But then you got this here, and it's like barely detailed, you know. So I don't know. Maybe that's just a PS4 thing. I don't know. And moving right along. I think we're good. I don't think we left anything here. Let's go ahead and move on along. And down here is where there is quite a bit of fun stuff. So I'm gonna let these guys handle that. Put up some defenses. What do we got going on? Oh, that's two guys. Oh shit. Okay. Get that going. Can you drink it? Don't think you drank it. Shit. You guys don't kill these dudes. How you guys in the way? Come on, 101. After my means have done all the damage.
That was rough.
Cool. So this is where we're gonna ultimately want to go. But before we do that, let's just look around. Okay. So there's a one we can't get into. Nothing on the plaques. Not sure if there's anything in here, but it kind of seems to be a room of interest of some sort, maybe. We got this room, which we can enter into. There's some stuff in here. It looks like there's something up there, and how do we get up there? Don't see any doorways. There isn't a hole to fall into. And since we've been playing the game for a substantial amount of time, we know that we can't do any sort of platforming, any climbing or anything like that. So we got to find a unique way getting up there to get that LUMENITE. Unless the game's just glitching out on us, you know? Then we got this here. Locked off. We got a door here. We can't seem to open, and this panel is inaccessible. Looks like the wires have been completely broken, completely cut up. Got some stuff over here. Looks like the room collapsed or something, or perhaps some sort of explosion, maybe. Looks kind of explosion-y, right? Like something melted this particular area and sealed them into the wall like that. And there's a door here. Looks like it's closed. There's a lot of points of interest, but it's like, how do you get into them? Then we come to this room here, and what's this room's called? Microwave hazard. Giving us the warning. And there's a checkpoint somewhere below us. That's funny. Some things are breakable, some things aren't. There's another point of interest that we can't access right now. And I don't think we have a key for that. Well, really all we can do is mess around with this thing, the computer, to see what we can do. We got the chamber controls and we got the log. So let's check. We'll see what the chamber controls are, but instead of just messing with that chamber, let's check out the log first. Subject matter 1, rubber ball. Trial number 1, subject inorganic matter, rubber ball. Result, failure. Subject was heated to the point of melting, but did not achieve desired results. Trial number 2, inorganic matter, rubber ball, failure. Subject remained in chamber with no discernible change. Addendum. An identical rubber ball was found in the security closet. Further investigation required. So this is what we discovered above, that he was able to replicate, but he wasn't able to actually send things through the Einstein-Rosen bridge or the wormhole, whatever you want to call it. Subject number 2, tree. So now he's doing it with organic life. Trial number 1, subject organic matter, tree. Result, success. Subject was sedated using a chemical spray provided by director Apostolakis. Subject was found still sedated in the research lab across the hall. Source, subject was incinerated. Source, subject was incinerated. Sedated. Oh, so tree must be the root. Sedated. Because I'm like, why would they sedate a tree? And I was thinking, like, did they like teleport a human with it? I mean, did they replicate a human with it? But this is the root. So they might have put tree in order to avoid you know, trouble with the higher ups or something like that. Trial 2. Subject was sedated as before. Harmonic modulation was attempted using LETO'S algorithm. I'm going to keep switching that up apparently. Results were mixed. After repeated attempts, subject appeared within proximity of target destination, but not precisely at target destination. Further study required. As usual, source subjects were incinerated. Okay. Gotcha. So this is actually giving us a clue as to how this machine works. So with LETO'S algorithm, it looks like the subject teleports close to the target, but not at the target. So let's keep that in mind. In trial 3. Subject was sedated as before. Director POLLUX uploaded a modified version of LETO'S algorithm. Subject was successfully teleported to target destination 10 out of 10 attempts. All source subjects were incinerated. So they just kept creating clones. What the hell are you guys doing? By the request of the director, subject was not sedated. For safety, the subject was bound to restrain movements. Security personnel were stationed at destination point. At the destination point? At destination point. Subject was successfully transported and retrieved 4 times. On the 5th attempt, subject exhibited anomalous behavior. It seems some residual effects from the matter replication persisted within the subject, allowing it to replicate. Unfortunately, upon replication, the replicated subject was not bound by restraints. It managed to kill 3 security guards before being terminated. Oh god, these guys are just... What's funny is these guys, like, I think the theme of this game is that scientists are just woefully ill prepared for like everything. They're just not just woefully ill prepared, but they're just like so negligent. But it's hard to predict. You really can't predict stuff like this, but the stories like so many times, like something either escapes or something goes horribly wrong due to like something they didn't predict. And to me it's hilarious because it's like, you know, all this scientific, you know, crossing the I's, dotting the T's, and then just stuff always goes horribly wrong. Anyways, all source subjects as well as the replicated subject were incinerated. All right. So I guess if we don't use initialize it. All right. So let's use it. Let's enable LETO'S algorithm first before we use it. So we do have the option to enable or disable LETO'S algorithm. We're going to use this chamber here. And if we do this, we make progress. Sweet, sweet progress. So we use this. And it works. How about that? Let's see if it disappears. Disappears means we don't need it anymore. Nope, still got it. So that's by using LETO'S algorithm, we did that. And let's just see what happens when we use the chamber again. Hey, we're at the same place. Cool. This looks like actual progress. So instead of doing that, what we're going to do this time is we're going to disable LETO'S algorithm. Right. And we're going to use this chamber again. Let's see what happens. Remember, Leto was able to get his formula to a 10 out of 10 perfected version, but now without LETO'S algorithm, we are teleported to a different place. What happens this time? Alright, and we're up here with the LUMENITE crystal. And as we saw from below, there is no other way up here. This is the only way you could have accessed that. So the thing is, with LETO'S algorithm, again, he was able to perfect the process to where you go the same place. The subject goes the same place each and every time. But without that, it's the same proximity. So we're always in this area, but we're going to teleport. It's not going to be precise. So we're going to end up teleporting all types of places. And now we're actually here. Back here. So I think there's like one more place I can actually teleport to, but I haven't been yet. Oh, this is the same room. That's interesting. Alright, so basically you're just going to want to keep doing this until you've seen just about everything. Now what that means for you may be different from what it means to me. Because I haven't used this thing. I've only used this thing, I've used this thing a reasonable amount of times before, so I think I've seen everything with it. So outside of all the stuff you just saw, I think there's one more area that I need to go to with this thing. And that's the area that connects to this door here. So we're going to try to get that. At least I think so. My memory. Again, I can't trust my memory, but I think that's the thing. Did we get it? We made it. We made it. Get ready for a fight. Get ready for a fight. Or I thought that was a fight. Anyway, we get LETO'S armor if we come in here. So, come in, come out. I thought that was a fight down here. I guess this is where the this is where they incinerated the root. They just sent them down here and just incinerated them. It's just a charred pile of corpses. They did it I don't know how many times they incinerated these guys. So they incinerate them with radiation or what? Let's get this armor. LETO'S armor. I thought Leto was a scientist. Why is he rocking armor like this? Okay. Take a look at all his stuff. So for Leto's armor, we get what's called Juggernaut. And it looks like it gives us all manner of perks. So Juggernaut. 3-piece. Reduces base incoming damage by 10%. Gain an additional 10% per 10%. That's kind of crazy. Gain an additional 10% per 10% max health missing. Max 5 stacks. So it looks like you can get up to 50% damage reduction for the Juggernaut ability. On top of the different pieces of the different perks you get for the different pieces, such as if you wear one piece of this armor, you get minus 25% stamina cost. If you wear two pieces, you get minus 1 damage or minus 1 stagger reduction. For 3 pieces, you get I think that's plus 10% damage reduction per stack, which again, that's 5 stacks. You can get, it looks like you can get up to 50% damage reduction. That's kind of crazy. Or oh, okay, no, I get it. You can only get the first effect, because I thought they were saying you get 2 different effects there that gives you damage reduction, but you can only get the Juggernaut perk if you wear all 3 pieces of the armor. So I might check this out. It's pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. I'm probably gonna check that out. Let's check out. Well, I'm probably gonna equip this at some point just to mess around with it. Let's check out the armor. Oh, I didn't do the flavor text on that, did I? Not many went looking for answers after the root came. Only the selfless and insane. Ford was one of them. Leto was another. So Leto's solution to this is very different from Ford's solution. I think. When the root came, most folks closed themselves off behind walls and bunkers. Leto decided to wear his bunker on his back. Oh, gotcha. So he wasn't just a scientist, he actually was some type of explorer too. A lot of people survived by hiding, but not Leto. He wanted answers. Only way to get him was to walk out in the world, even kick it in the teeth if you had to. Oh, so he was a bona fide tough guy. So did he meet his end here somewhere, I wonder? So with that, I believe we've seen everything that the teleporter has for us. So we can move on. Alright, Research Station Alpha. And we're heading down into the sewer area. So I know we're gonna fight that. We're for sure gonna end up fighting that boss. He's gonna be in the next area. Tome of Knowledge. Tome of Knowledge. Get rid of this. Get that out the way. Oh, that woke you guys up, huh? Y'all got that. Here's another one. Another one. You guys are going for it. guys did good. Okay. Oh. Somebody else? Where? Oh. I thought somebody else. Thought I heard somebody else. Is he briefly invincible or something? That's been happening to me with my other character too.
Oh shit!
That guy. Cool. Yeah. Come on. Alright, looks like y'all got that.
Check that out!
Oops.
Check that out!
Pressing the wrong buttons. I wonder if you can get your summons to do stuff for you like that.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, what? You again? Where? Of course. Thank you guys. Summons, they give you like a lot of heads up. One thing with summons is you don't have to worry about, to some degree, enemy placement, because the summons give you like a really cool indicator that of where the enemy is first and foremost, and that there are enemies nearby.
That was rough.
That's why I like playing with the summons. It just takes a lot of stress off of you, because part of the stress in Remnant is like just having enemies constantly pop up on you, either through spawning or through or just, you know, they just pop up behind you. They just, you know, sometimes they spawn like around you, but a lot of times they spawn behind you. And the summons really get rid of like a lot of that uncertainty. On top of doing really good damage and just providing like some cover for you, you know, like you're doing stuff and then they're taking out enemies like to the side of you, or they're keeping the enemy locked down with their attacks. Really good stuff. Me and Will recently did the this is Band of POLLUX. First time I got with this character. So me and Will, Mad Lads, we recently did the Singe boss fight on Apocalyptic. Oh, is that 2 enemies?
Oh shit!
I gotta know what's here. Oh, I gotta actually heal. I'm gonna die. Hold on, where's the other guy? Probably behind me at this point. Oh, he wasn't. Hold on. Run like a bitch. Run like a bitch. Okay. Oh, they killed it. They killed it for me. Oh no, they killed it. Now they killed it.
That was rough.
That was like a bad place to do any of that. That was a bad place to fight those guys. Come on down. I feel like a bit of a coward, so I'm gonna fight these guys without summons. Oh, somebody's behind me. Of course somebody's behind me. Oh, he's friggin' something. Is that? Oh shit, I'm about to die. I'm an idiot. Ooh, he almost got me. Hey, this is why you summons. This is why you summons. There's always enemies behind you. There's always more and more enemies. There's always so many enemies, and there's always enemies behind you, and there's always enemies spawning around you. That right there, just in this corridor alone, that was like what was that? It was like 3, then it was like 5, then it was like 1 more, or was it 1 or 2 back here? Like 10 enemies just in that quick span of time. So what I'm saying is, I understand those of you who are having a hard time with this game, because I certainly did when I initially played. And, you know, I do enjoy the game, so I wanted to make it a more enjoyable experience for me. And that's why I am fully utilizing summons. Definitely fully utilizing those things, because to me it makes the game more enjoyable, because it makes the game more manageable. Because otherwise, like, you're playing, you're just always flipping around and trying to pick your shot, and there's enemies behind you, enemies in front of you, and you want to like herd them all into one area and pick them off. And you could do that, but the thing is, once you take them out, more enemies are going to spawn around you. Elite enemies are going to spawn in all types of areas. So it's just a lot to manage, man, to be honest. And the summons just make that a lot more tolerable. Alright, so this is of course going to be the boss fight for the boss we were just talking about. And I'm going to change it up just a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the boss 1 attempt, the curse station. I'm going to give the boss 1 attempt here. And if we beat him, we beat him. If we don't, I'm going to save it for the next episode since we're running over already. So let's give it 1 good attempt, because we did learn all his lore today. And yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Alright. Ooh, already with the damage. So they do this attack, and they both can do it also. So they also split into further. So the danger with them is that they start glowing, and once they start glowing, and they're doing that, and they can throw shit at you. Once they start glowing, they can effectively 1-hit kill you, I believe that's a 1-hit kill. Hurry up, hurry up. You didn't heal. You didn't heal when I pressed it. Press it again. Dodge. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, I went in the wrong direction. No, wrong direction again. Okay. We got, since I died so fast, we got time for another one. We got time for like 1 or 2 more, I guess. We're gonna give it probably just 1 more try. You guys do your thing. Oh. I think if you're good at like dodging his shit, then it won't give you too much trouble, but it's like, again, it's like a lot to manage. Dodging forward for that one is probably the best. That's the best thing you could do. But it gets hard when like it's a lot of them because they're throwing shit at you like that. You gotta dodge certain attacks. Nope, 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 nope. You know, it's cool to split them up too. Damage. Yes. Dodge forward. Best thing you can do. Uh-oh, we're splitting again. And this is a bad place to be for that shit. Okay, looks like my summons are tearing them apart. Roll for it. Shit. They just start spamming that shit, man. They just start spamming that shit, man. My stamina's low. I'm gonna die for sure. They're doing it again. Hurry. Just outside. No. Hurry. Almost got it. Oh god. Do my work. Do my work. No. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more, and I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. I'm gonna see if this weapon can do better work for us. Because really, we just need damage. All right. Well, we almost had it. I was hoping the turrets would just finish it out for me, but that's just as fine. And that's my only thing when you're fighting like so many enemies is that you have to do so much to like multitask that it gets a little ridiculous. We're gonna want to charge that up for the turrets. Okay, so I'm safe. I can go through that pool and not worry about it. Shit. Yes. Great. Get out this corner. Oh no. And they can really start pinning you down too. Shit. Dodge. Dude. Oh, jeez. Right here. Damn, he's so fast. Hurry. Oh, he didn't do it. Fuck. I'm screwed. Hurry. Fucking shit. I just escaped that? Okay, I'm far enough away. Oof. Oof. Dude, that just kept going. Alright, get some heals. I'm stuck in a corner like an idiot. Hurry. They're spamming the shit again. Oh gosh. Oh, I couldn't see anything. Oh my goodness. It's just, you're just dodging all the time. It's just so much shit to deal with. Okay, so we're gonna defeat him in the next episode. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my video settings, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get it going. So hope you guys appreciated this episode and all the lore that was leading up to that RIPHIDE fight. We didn't get the poetic justice, but yeah, that'll be the first thing we do. We'll just knock him out of the park next time. So make sure to take care of yourselves and your loved ones, guys. Again, I appreciate you as always. Take care. But till next time, everybody, peace.